If I can't trust the president,
imagine
on Air Force One.
Yeah, imagine that you have to have the president checked because he might be a terrorist secretly.
Heading down George. That's just the visual of it was ridiculous. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you see the ones that they scan your whole body where you see your hog and everything?
No.
Yeah, there's some that the TSA people can literally see the size of your dick. I don't think they use them
How
anymore.
do I get the job of just being there, you know?
Being
just
a
want
hog
to see
watcher?
the people. Yeah, see all
If
these.
you go to see if you can find that because they show the images of what it looks like for a human. So you don't see their face, but you see their dick.
Oh, wow.
How crazy is that?
I got to see a Bill Burr bit in real life.
Look at that.
Oh, yeah, that is weird.
See the man's dick?
Yeah, that's me, actually.
Crazy.
Yeah, that's weird.
Crazy.
So I was at LAX. This is years ago, and it's when the big scan, the whoop thing went around your body. And I see Bill, and he's at TSA, and I've known of him, and he's known of me since like 2008 because he played Giggles Comedy Club in Seattle when I was like a young comic. I go, hey, Bill. And he's like, hey, Jeff. And he's like clearly irritable. And he's just waiting at the side, and I'm going through the thing, and a guy comes over to him. He goes, hey, if I could just get you to stand over here next to the machine because he was refusing the big scan around thing.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, no, I know you don't want to do the machine, but just stand. He goes, what kind of defeats the purpose to go stand by the fucking machine? You know, like he's like, that's the machine.
Yeah.
I don't want to be. Now you want me to stand by it? But I got to watch the whole thing happen. I'm kind of like, this is like a Bill Burr bit in real life. Getting to watch it happen. I'm sure he's going to talk about this like on stage. It was kind of fun to like just kind of see a bit formulate.
Yeah, Ari used to do that too. He made them all check him down.
He'd refuse it.
Yeah, he would not go through
Smart.
the machine.
I mean, I don't think it's great for you.
It's not.
Yeah.
It can't be.
And we fly all the time.
It can't
So
be good for you, right?
if you're doing it 3 or 4 times a week.
I think the radio one is different. The one they do now is not an X-ray. I don't know what it used to be. What did it used to be? Like, what was the original ones?
Metal.
The thing about those kind of things is they really don't know how bad they are for you until it's too late.
Sure. Yeah, we won't
until
know.
10 years down the line, you realize, like, oh, that stuff kills you.
Well, cigarettes was like, doctors would be like, oh, it calms your
What's a
nerves.
millimeter wave? I've never really
Millimeter wave unit.
heard.
Millimeter wave body scanner was developed at the Pacific Northwest National Laboratory. So what's the dangers? Privacy concerns. That's because it can see your peener. Possible health effects. Here we go. Millimeter wavelength radiation is subject to a subset of the microwave radio frequency spectrum. Even at its high energy end, it is still more than 3 orders of magnitude lower in energy than its nearest radiotoxic neighbor, ultraviolet, in the electromagnetic spectrum. As such, millimeter wave radiation is non-ionizing and incapable of causing cancers by radiolytic DNA-bound cleavage. Due to the shallow penetration depth of millimeter waves into tissue, typically less than 1 millimeter, acute biological effects of irradiation are localized in the epidermal and dermal layers and manifest primarily as thermal effects. There's no clear evidence to date of harmful effects of the vaccine. Other than those caused by localized heating and ensuing chemical changes. Yeah.
Ain't that a funny one?
Maybe.
By the way?
Yeah, maybe. Hopefully it doesn't hurt you.
Yeah.
Sounds like they think it doesn't.
Yeah.
But what did they used to use?
A lot of words.
What was the original one? What were the original TSA radiation machines?
I mean, I think it was just a metal detector, right? I mean, they were just like...
Bro, have you ever seen the hands of the X-ray technicians from back in the day?
No.
Yeah,
Just
man.
from operating it?
No, the women who used to run it. So back then, when you were an X-ray technician, you would have to test the X-ray to make sure it's calibrated, make sure it's working right. So the way they would X-ray their own hand.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, with no...
And then over time...
They did it a lot.
Yeah.
They did it a lot.
They got
so their
little...
fingernails are falling off. Like, look at that.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, hand of an X-ray technician at the Royal London Hospital showing damage of radiation exposure. So this is from 1900.
Why does it say... Oh, I see.
Bro, they didn't know any better.
Right. That'll be us someday with something. Cell phones or...
Have you ever seen those...
something.
Those